Damn, Perk did this?
I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
The term passport bro, is that relevant to you? And if not, I mean, if yes, why? If not, why? And then we'll start with you, Miss Polly, if you're still there. I think she might have stepped away. Okay. All right. So we'll start with you, Lady E. Oh no, Polly's there. Polly's there. All right. Go ahead, Polly.
Yeah, I am sorry. I just had to turn my phone around. Okay, so
Yeah.
I I will say the term passport bros. I know a lot of people say they don't hear it on their threads and things like that. And some people say they do see it and hear it on their threads. I think it really has to do with what you look like. We all know the algorithm, and the algorithm kind of chooses what you look at all day long, and you really don't. You have control over it, but if you're not looking for anything else, you probably won't be exposed to anything else. You have to purposefully look for other things because that's how our technology is built, just to tailor on just your interest, not you find something interesting. So when you found out about passport bros, for me, I kind of had a warning sign of, oh my gosh, are they bashing Black women in the United States, or are they really talking about going out and being interactive, with new cultures and things like that, which is a positive thing, which I'm all down and for. So it kind of put me in a place of a weird place. So the ones who are doing it to be positive and look for different cultures and something maybe that they can connect with, I'm down with. The ones who are maybe using it to be bashing, I'm not understanding why that is, and hopefully that needs to change.
Okay. All right. And then all right, so we'll go with Miss Lady E.
Passport bro is honestly something that has been new to my vocabulary within the past 6 months. So when I look it up, the Urban Dictionary says passport bros are men who believe that Western women are at the point of no return. Um, is it relevant to me based on the Urban Dictionary? No. However, I do know people, more of Americans, American natives, that's the same as the melanin like we do. Travel is definitely something not necessarily new, but is more affordable now and is more broad amongst the U.S. And I guess for me, it's in all what your purpose is. I've stated on a previous panel that I felt that it's kind of weird for me that if you can't find a woman, at least in the United States, that match your aura and you completely bash American women or American citizen women, whatever, it just comes off kind of off to me. And so if you are the passport bro who's like, let me go to another country and find a woman who would be submissive or would listen to me or obey me, for me, it's a little bit weird that you can't connect with your own people.
All right. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Made a mistake. All right. There we go. All right. Let's go with Miss Nebraska. You are up. You're on mute.
I would say the term passport bro is new to me.
Mm-hmm.
I see that that's a huge new trending topic here on YouTube. Of course, I'm primarily on Twitch. I have no issue at all with Black American men going overseas to date or marry women overseas.
Okay. All right. Miss Holly.
I, I've been waiting for this question for a long time, but I haven't been on a panel to answer it. So let's be real. Sex tourism is a thing. It's been a thing from years on now. You got white men, white women, Black men and Black women participating in sex tourism. They've been doing it for years. I remember flying international. If someone was going, like if it was going to Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, there'd be a lot of Black men on there. Going to Sao Paulo, a lot of Black men on there. I mean, like I said before, let's be real now. Because they not going over this quote unquote passport bros thing. Let's be real now. They ain't over there trying to find a wife. And they ain't over there trying to find a significant other. That's not happening. Like I said before, it's all about sex tourists. But I'm like, dang, y'all, why y'all gotta everybody, it's a unknown thing that it exists, but it's like how can I describe it? It's so flamboyant. Okay, and like why Black women are brought into this conversation, and two, why y'all gotta be extra with it? Like there's videos out there where they show men in this mansion, Airbnb mansion, and you got a row of fucking prostitutes. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cuss. A row of prostitutes. You got a row of prostitutes coming into the house. So again, I think because of social media, you have these people where I think it really originates from men who maybe might have an incel territory or an elitist territory not condition, but mindset. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied tonight. It's an elitist mindset. It comes from a place where, well, I got money, I got this, I got that. Why can't I have this woman? And then when you go to a place, let's keep it a buck, you paying. And then you can say, oh, well, look, women want me over here. There's no need for all that. Go have your merrily way. It's been going on for years. You just got these new age men that just like to publicize it. Cause I don't see European men putting their business out. They go, they do, and they have a Wayne Dane doodle of a time, and they take their ass back home. So that's the thing where I'm like, well, why are we making this a thing, and why does it have to be directed to Black women? It don't make it make sense, because that's my 2 cents.
Okay. All right. Now, let's go with Locks Keeper.
Yeah. So this word I did not know. I read the question. I was like, passport bros. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I am curious. So I am gonna look it up and see what's the top about it. And I just did a little quote, and I kind of just thought about it a little bit, digest. A growing group of thousands of Black men is preaching to more men on social media platforms that women in other countries are the best source for a traditional woman to settle down with. Now, I was just like, oh, okay, so there's just some Black men that are going overseas and, trying to find their mate, trying to find a traditional woman that is just raised a little bit different in their cultures. I mean, there is different cultures out there that have that instillment of, clean, cook, raise kids, nurture kids, get married. And, those cultures are still surviving and thriving at the same time. They're still doing that. And maybe there is some men that are doing that. And from what I've heard from these ladies in the panels, there's just opening my eyes and just I'm absorbing the information, because to tell you the truth, I don't really know what to say. I'm probably going to get it on TikTok since I said it out loud. and then I'm probably gonna see a lot of Pass Pro, and then I can really see what's going on there.
Oh, and can I jump in real quick? Oh, because I want Locks to know this.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, okay. So I particularly picked Miss Locks because she to me, we've been on the panel. She's very, very traditional in my eyes, and she also dates someone from another country. So I don't want to be, but I think her input on just hearing, absorbing it, and taking it in, and then her being able to reflect on that, I do think that her view would be very positive in this conversation too, because of the fact that she is traditional. And if the men who are saying there's no traditional women here, then what the heck is she? So I just wanted, that's why I kind of brought her to take it in and then give us back what she thinks. So I just wanted to mention that, but proceed.
Okay,
definitely
got it.
that.
All right. And then Mrs. She Said, what say you?
Oh, I mean, I have no guns in the fight to say, for any gentlemen who are carrying passports, I would just, suggest to them to be very safe. And, I wish them the best luck in finding love wherever they need to. Because it's what it's saying to me is their experiences are not as fruitful. So they are willing to take a trip and venture out of the USA to find love and whatever they're looking for, which I believe they have absolutely every right to. So, good luck to you fellas, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. So, Miss Polly, can you take the next question? I just got to step away for a quick minute. Miss Polly? Oh, you're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm
Can you
good.
take the next question?
Okay. So you asked me.
All right. Yeah, we're on question number 3.
Let me go over here. I was okay. I'm gonna go to it. I had multitasking. Sorry. So, do you consider dating outside of your race, religion, or culture? As women, do you guys see yourself dating outside of even just the Black community itself, American community? I think if you're going to answer this question, I really want to know, because I think there are a lot of women here in America who are Black American women who kind of don't. You hear them say, "I want a brother, I want a king." You hear them saying that they want, this positive role model as Black males. And so my question is, if you would consider going outside of that realm yourself, or have you, or are you doing such?
Okay. All right. And so you can actually answer your own question.
Okay. So I will answer my question. So I did start a little bit of a new series that is kind of talking about me dating someone, or talking to someone, or getting to know someone outside of my America. So this gentleman I'm talking to now kind of is from Afghanistan. So that's a little bit different. Obviously, I'm poly over there. There's a lot of polygamists, but their culture is actually starting to transition to, I see a lot of polyandry people in their area now, which is very interesting. And that, I believe, has to do with a lot of globalization that's taking place. There's a lot more women who aren't getting married right now. They're going to school instead. So those things are changing in different cultures too. So I am considering it, and especially for myself, like I'm thinking about possibly dating someone who's a little bit more serious, not in the fun place of dating. And those particular people that you may want to meet who who've been kind of focused on their careers and stuff like that. I'm saying they're not in America, but I could easily find someone who would like to proceed in a more serious fashion within 6 months to a year in a culture like that, where they decide to marry people within 6 months to a year because they're dating intentionally. So I would consider it. I am considering it, and I'm finding it rather interesting and exciting.
Got it. Okay. And then let's go to Lady E.
I've dated outside of my race. I've actually been married outside of my race. My ex-husband is Hispanic, from Honduran descent. One of my greatest relationships that I've ever experienced was with a Nigerian. I have dated men from Cameroon, but they all reside within the US. I've never actually dated someone outside of US territory. Also, with me being, from the Caribbean, I guess it's not necessarily out of pocket for me. So experiencing different cultures, I am definitely open to that. If I so happen to fall in love and be married to someone that's of a different race or of a different culture, my hopes are, well, not hopes, but my requirements would be that I would still have to be able to maintain, some of the traditions from my culture. That's it.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.